Here is a little tour around the BlackBoard site for Nursing 281 for the spring of 2017. When you open up BlackBoard, you will come into the announcements page, and it's a good idea to keep up on the announcements. Whenever I post an announcement, it automatically sends you an email, and if you don't see everything in the email, go to BlackBoard and check it out, because sometimes I may put a link in there or it's a video and your email doesn't translate that. So make sure you go to the announcements and check it out. So like I said, it opens the announcements page, and the menu bar down here on the left hand side sort of follows suit. Your My Grades is there. Any tools that you will be using, if you want to email someone, you can do that from BlackBoard. Let's see what else we can do. You can look at the roster. You can go to your grades there as well. Your groups are here. Your clinical groups are here. Contacts, this is where the instructors post information about themselves. They've been told to do that. Let's hope that they do. Next is the ATI information. In this semester, you will be doing the pharmacology ATI examination. And here's all the information that you need for ATI. Please read through this carefully. And your resource for ATI is Yvette Duncan. She is our ATI liaison. And here's the contacts once again. Let's see who's here. I know I am for sure. Dr. Burke's here. And Gianna's here. So we'll see who else gets their photo up there and their bio. You can start bugging your clinical instructors. So I'm actually going to ask you to start here. This is where the video is that I'm making for you right now. And that's where you will get this one. Next is the syllabus and the weekly schedule. This is right out of your syllabus. There's a syllabus review here, so you can go over the syllabus with me with this video. Here is your at a glance of our 16 weeks together. I tried to put everything in here for you, and all the dates and when everything's going on. I went into more details in the syllabus overview on this, so you can look at that. I actually like to meet with everybody at the beginning of the semester. So this is how you sign up to meet with me. This is called a wiki. So you just click on here, and you can edit it once you get in here. This is a one-on-one meeting with me in my office, so we can talk. So you just go in here, edit wiki, and it opens up, and then you can type in wherever you would. Oh, come on, don't mess around. Here we go. You can type in right here, like Sue Simpson. You would put your name in there, and that would reserve your spot. So I'm not going to submit it because I don't want to take a spot away from someone. Weekly class sessions. This is where you're going to be going into the most. This is has all 16 weeks, talks about the topics. It gives you the exams, when our exams are week 3, 7, 10, 13, and then we have a final in the finals week, which is week 17. Let's look at what you need to have done for this coming Thursday. Prior to coming to class, you're going to go into your weekly session, and it's divided into need to know, and down here is nice to know. So these are nice to know is just additional stuff that some people like to use. So for our first class meeting, you're going to read these 3 chapters and these pages in IGGI. You're going to bring to class these documents that you'll print out. You're going to listen to these lectures that are online. And here's some other lectures. This story about Dementia Village, I'm actually going to go visit this village in the spring, and I'm taking students with me, so if anybody's interested in going to Europe this spring, right after school and before summer school starts, let me know, because I'd love to have you with me. Anyways, some people like to, I actually recommend that you read the ATI book. I think it's excellent. But some people like to have the chapter PowerPoints that Iggy produces, so they're here for you if you'd like to have them. Some extra articles. And then these are also Iggy chapters. So these are what the publisher produces. And here, see, so it has answers to the NCLEX challenges that are in your text. There's case studies, credits, and the key points that are printable. You can print those out. So that's what we get in the weekly class sessions. That would be for the first week. The second week, we are having guest speakers, and so it's a little lighter load. You only have one chapter to read about end of life, and there is a small lecture I have here, and some nice to know stuff, and then some end of life videos that I've assigned. So you want to go and look at the need to know, and your need to know assignments are right at the very top here. So make sure that you always check what the class sessions have to say, and look at your syllabus and the answers. 99.9% of your answers are either in the syllabus or here on Blackboard, and I know you'll be able to find them there. So next we come to the assignments, and I did talk about this in the syllabus, but you have a Well Elder Super Senior assignment where you're going to meet with a individual who lives at home and is independent over the age of 70. And this is your Super Senior or Well Elder assignment. This is also worth 12 clinical hours, and it's worth 100 points of your final exam, or pardon me, your final grade. So get started on this as soon as you can. It has to be into everyone by April the 5th. They are weekly meetings that you need to set up. You can read this in detail, but it is all here. And then once the cumulative of your visits, you're going to do a final cumulative paper based on what you found. And I did go into detail on that in the syllabus. Your peers will review your paper. You're assigned to a peer reviewer back and forth, and the three here at the bottom. Houston, you'll give to Kelly. Kelly will give to Danielle. Danielle will give to Houston. So it goes in that direction. And once these are all perfectly done up for me, I will be so pleased to receive them, because they'll be excellent work. Here is where you submit your weekly visits. Go in here. These ones go to your clinical instructors for grading, and you'll just submit them this way. So you're doing your home environment, you would click on there and it would open up, and you would load up your pardon me, let's see what that was. There's the grading rubric. You're going to attach a file and send it to your instructor, and they'll be able to get it that way. And hit submit. Then the final paper is turned in through turnitin.com. That's due on April the 20th. And you would submit it right here. And I wanted to point out that there's that same information, but if you go further down here, a couple videos I recommend that you watch. This one's been by Rita Barden. It's excellent about scientific writing and nursing, which is the expectation. You'll do another research paper in 4th semester. So that's what covers for theory. Now if we go to clinical, under clinical, first thing we have is the Skills-a-thon, and that is on February the 4th. We're all coming to Skills-a-thon. And that is right here on campus in the Skills Lab. So this you come in uniform, and you're assigned to come at a time. So here's the assignments. So this is primarily Tri-City people that will come from at 8 o'clock. You need to be there, and you will stay until 1 o'clock. These people down here, PPH, Kaiser, and a couple Tri-City people, you're going to come at 12 and stay till 4. So from 12 to 1 o'clock we have a mixed bag here where Melissa Yeager is going to talk to us about regulatory issues. Rex Bautista is talking about QSIN and clinical requirements. And Joan Balahadia will be proctoring the Math Med exam. And as in all semesters, you need to pass with a 90% pass rate, and you have 3 attempts. If you are unsuccessful in the 3rd attempt, then you will be excused from the program. So that's what happens in Skills-a-thon. We do skills, and here's your checklist for the skills that we're going to be looking at. Basically what happens is that you're going to do some dressings, Foley catheter insertion, and a med pass, and different types of things like that. So this is a learning. It's not a testing. We're just trying to see where you're at. But here are some nice videos to review, because you've been off for a little while, and some of you have been out of med-surg for a few months. So go ahead and review these videos. And the speed med pass that we talk about, these are the patients that you will get assigned one of these patients to pass meds on, and you're going to be giving the 9 o'clock meds. Here's all the instructions. This is what the instructors will be asking you and wanting to hear from you. So that is Skills-a-thon, and we will all be at that. Now I want to remind you that the cafeteria isn't open on Saturdays, so you want to bring your lunch with you. If you are unsuccessful in some of these skills, we will ask you to come back to the skills lab and remediate, and that needs to be done by March the 1st. You will have to make appointments to come to the skills lab. Let's see what's next. Let's talk about clinical submissions first. So when you go to your clinical site, you will be doing taking care of patients. There's no search. You go day of, so whatever day you're assigned to, you go that day, and you will get your assignment. It's the patient prep worksheet revised that you're going to be using, and there's also an exemplar worksheet for you to use as an example, so you see what we expect. So when you take care of your patients, you're going to be doing one of these patient prep worksheets, and that will be on your primary patient, and then you will hand in SBAR handoff form on other subsequent patients. So you will be getting up to 4 patients by the end of the semester. So you will be handing those in when you take care of patients. Week 1, you're only going to be handing in a journal because it's just orientation week. Week 2, it's your first week on the floor. You're just going to be shadowing a nurse, so you'll be handing in a journal again. And also you need to an additional journal of Skills-a-thon needs to be handed in by Sunday, the day following Skills-a-thon. So this is where you submit your patient prep worksheets, your SBARs, and the weekly journal is submitted somewhere else. So you would browse your computer and attach your SBAR this way and submit it, or your PPW, patient prep worksheet. No sim lab this semester, just to make everybody happy. So if you're going to be submitting your threaded journal, that's through here, and there is a video there talking to you about what is how to do that. I only have a minute left on this video, so I want to skip down here. Here are your different clinical groups, your requirement for hospice, and some tips for the bedside, which are great. There's some downloads that you can do, nurse brains, that kind of thing. I want you to point out the helpful study aids. They're really worthwhile, especially the, I can't remember what they're called. I'll tell you when in class about these ones. So there's student help desk, any IGGY resources, online quizzes, which are very helpful. A lot of people like taking these, and then your tutoring with Dr. Burke. So with my last 10 seconds here, I want to tell you we're going to have a great semester, and I'm looking forward to working with all of you.